Hi, and welcome back to another recipe at thecheatingcook.com. Today we're going to cook halibut. Halibut is probably one of my favorite types of fish. It has a very nice texture. It holds very well to pan frying. So what we have here is we have a piece of halibut, and we're going to finish it off with a port miso reduction. Port is I personally cannot drink it on a casual basis. It's very alcoholic, and it has very complex flavors if you burn off the alcohol. Then we have some miso here. Anyways, let's talk about the fish. So first off, when you get the fish, you want to rinse it with cold water, pat dry, season a little bit with kosher salt, which we have here, and pepper. Now what we have here are panchiko flakes. These are Japanese or Korean. These are just like, some of the stuff that you see in your tempura. What you want to do is you want to coat this very well, and you're going to get this really nice crust. This fish will not fall apart when being pan fried, so don't worry too much about it. So when you have this fish, you want to sort of press it down, and you see here it's going to have you want very even coverage of it. So see here you have like a nicely sort of crusted fish here. I'm going to do it one more time just to make sure. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to do two things. We're going to begin pan frying the fish, and we're going to start reducing the port. So what we're going to do is we'll start pouring this in, and you want to let that set off for maybe about 30-40 seconds. And what we're going to do here is we're going to start the fish off. So when we come back, we'll talk about the fish and the reduction. Welcome back. So what happened here is when you get any alcohol and you start reducing it off, what you want is to get to the point where it smells sort of malty, and you have basically what's happening is some of the sugars are caramelizing in it. So I reduced the temperature, but what we're going to do is we add some miso here. So this is a little thicker. I'm going to raise the temp and just let that sort of like blend in. What we have here is the fish, which is pan-seared on both sides. So a basic problem you have in most situations is you pan-sear both sides. Temperature is 128, 129. For some people, that's about good. I like my fish around 135. I'm just going to put it in the toaster oven for about just maybe about a minute or two. I just like my fish a little more done. So remember, for fish temperature, 145 is like well done. 125 and 135 is something to eat at. So I'm going to leave that in for about 2 minutes. I'm going to finish combining this, and we're going to do a final plating. Hi, so here's my final plating. I just took the temp of the fish, it was 135, brown rice, broccoli, and what I have here is this miso glaze. I'll tilt this for a little bit. You see, this is very syrupy. I'm just going to drizzle this on top. And you put as much as you want. I am probably going to put a little bit over the rice. Do this instead. And that's about it. So you have a very complex meal and done in a very short amount of time. This should probably take you around 15 minutes. So remember, halibut, pan-seared with panchiko crumbs, the Japanese breadcrumbs, brown rice, and the key thing is your glaze, because this fish is already pretty good. I would suggest using this glaze is a little sweet, so enjoy.